The arrogance of starting a business is that when you see people losing money, you never think it's going to be you until it's you. I lost $30,000 on my first try of starting a business, and it was not because the clothes were bad or because I didn't exactly know what to do or because I didn't have a strategy. I say I lost 30,000 because my ego was too big for the data. I'm here to tell my truth, and I'm here to put myself on blast if that is going to help just even one entrepreneur, because it's easy to fall into that trap, honestly.
Straight from that 8, I'm walking with God, I don't need a drink. The devil be talking, I don't entertain. I'm walking in faith, I'm sowing my seed, I did it in faith. I gave it to God, and he made it great. Put me in good soil and took out the snakes.
Hey family members, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaël. I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content. If you are not new, hey girl, hey, welcome back to the coolest crew on the internet. So I've summoned you here because we're going to talk again. I feel like every time I summon you, we are always having conversations. And this conversation we've had before, but I don't think I really talked about what exactly happened for things to go left the way they did. So let's talk about it. I'm going to link the video somewhere in here. I talked about how I lost 30,000 in my business, and the arrogance of having a business or starting a business is when you see other people losing money, you don't think it's going to be you until it's you. Yeah. For all of the girlies that are new here, I am the creative director and CEO of Jaël, the label Angelics by Jaël. They are a contemporary fashion, women's ready-to-wear brand. One provides boutique styles while the other provides elevator ready-to-wear. Sorry, I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, so as you guys know, I started the business in 2020, and I kind of tried to do like a follow the CEO, blah, blah, blah. And I think there's bits and pieces of it on my channel if you just look through it. But anyway, so I overstocked. Common mistake for most fashion brands. But because I'm a first generation business owner, which means I'm bound to make mistakes. So I did not have a business mentor. I did not have a fashion mentor. I did not have any form of mentor. I was basically watching the girlies on YouTube, and you know how that goes. So I did what I did, and I lost $30,000 within a span of, I want to say, 4 years. And as of 2025, I had to close my showroom down. I had to basically donate every single article of clothing that I bought. The ones that I couldn't sell, which was worth over 15,000, I had to donate. They are at Salvation Army as I speak to you. Throughout that process of having to donate those things and close down the showroom and move up and down, 2025 was a hard year for me because that was the year I really took that hit, and I had to sit in that hit and acknowledge that that hit was a failure. I was leaning too much on my ego. My ego was bigger than the data. If I had went with what the data said, I would have known to start small and then scale up. But because my ego was here and the data was here, baby, the math wasn't mathing and nothing was matching. And I refused to accept my reality. And that's just me. So why am I bringing all of this back up if we've already had this conversation? Well, I'm in the process of rebuilding this business and in the process of relaunching. And I have made the executive decision as the CEO around here that I'm going to take you guys along, and I have started the 100-day series. It's called the 100-day Rebuild, my CEO Blueprint. I started it on Instagram and TikTok, and basically I have been documenting in real time the changes that I'm making mentally, physically, financially, and business-wise. I have also started another business. I started a digital marketing agency called JLX Media Lab. And don't ask me questions about that because I feel like that was bound to happen. But basically, the sole purpose of this is to take you guys along on this journey and to show you, just be transparent. I see a lot of people building brands, and I never get to see them building brands in real time. If I had seen someone like me building a fashion brand in real time, it would have saved me a lot. It would have saved me from a lot of mistakes, from a lot of money being lost, a lot. It would have saved me a lot. I want to be the scapegoat for you guys. If you are starting a fashion business, if you are starting any form of business that has to do with creativity, I want to take you along on this journey. I post shorts every single day, so you can follow along on the shorts, subscribe, and it'll come up on your feed. But I really just want to take you guys along to show you what it is that I'm doing. And of course, I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to learn new things. So I just want us to learn and I want us to grow together. Every time there is a moment of growth in my life, I always run back to this channel to let you guys know, because truly I feel like we're family here. So that is the reason why I have woken this sleeping dog. Ultimately, this rebuild is not about the brand. It is about the brand, but it's more so about me as a person. I've learned that to be an entrepreneur and to be a business woman, there's a lot of things that I have had to work on internally, and there has been a lot of things that I've had to admit to myself. I came to terms with a lot of things within this season of Lost, and I can say that it has helped my personal life a lot, and it has helped me grow as a person. And again, starting a business or being a business owner is not just about the business, it's about you as the person. How are you? How has the journey bettered you as a person? Has it made you worse off, or has it made you better? And I can say that from losing money and from failing, as people would see it, has really taught me a lot about myself and how resilient I am. I knew that I was a resilient person, but Jesus Christ, I have been able to put on my boots and get to work, literally get to work. So if I can do it, you can do it. And let's follow along and let's see where the journey takes us. I can't wait for the relaunch. And I know this time is going to be better. I want to say bigger and better, but honestly, bigger really doesn't matter to me as much as better does. So thank you so much for hearing me yap, and thank you so much for staying this long on this video. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Subscribe, and I love you all. Bye-bye.